how to activate and set up your SPYPOINT FLEX Series cellular trail camera. Now that you've received your SPYPOINT FLEX Series camera, you can begin the activation and setup process. This process will help you activate your SPYPOINT FLEX, FLEX G36, or FLEX S camera. First, remove the FLEX from its packaging and remove the stickers from the lenses. Now, if you're activating a FLEX S, you will need to charge the camera. Connect the camera with the supplied charging cable to a compatible USB wall block. The wall block is not provided with your camera. Allow the camera to charge until the internal battery is full. You may now proceed with the activation process. Open the latch on the side of the camera to open the door to access the camera controls. Here, you will also remove the battery tray. Go ahead and do that now. Open the SPYPOINT app on your mobile device and make sure you are logged in, or go to SPYPOINT.com to create a SPYPOINT account. Once created, you may log into the app and continue the process. From the Cameras tab of the SPYPOINT app, tap the orange icon with the black plus sign. This is where you will add a device. Select FLEX, FLEX G36, or FLEX S from the device list and tap Next. Here, you can select Scan to use your phone's camera to scan the QR code on the inside of the camera access door. Place the phone's camera viewer over the QR code until the green checkmark appears. You will now be prompted to complete your activation. Install a Class 10 microSD card up to 512 gigabytes in the microSD card slot on the bottom of the camera, and install 8 premium brand lithium or alkaline batteries in the battery tray. Be sure to pay attention to the plus and minus battery orientation labels on the battery tray. Slide the battery tray back into the camera as the arrows on the tray indicate. You're now ready to turn the camera on for the first time. When the camera turns on, the status and format light should also turn on green, along with the signal and battery indicator lights. To format your card, you must press and hold the format button for 5 seconds until the format light blinks, just as the status light comes on to format your microSD. If you wait until the green countdown light next to the lens begins to flash, you've waited too long. When the card is formatted, the format light will return to a steady green display. While the camera is connecting to a network, the signal indicator lights will flash. When the lights go solid, the camera has connected to the network and the green countdown light by the camera lens will begin to flash. Once the countdown light has stopped flashing, you can press the test button to trigger the camera to take and send a photo to the app. Open the app and make sure that the photo is sent to the app and that the camera is working as it should. Once you've verified that the photo has been sent, go to the Cameras tab to check the FLEX camera you just activated. Check the Status tab of the newly activated FLEX camera. If you see a red exclamation, this indicates that you have a new firmware version available. Tap the Status tab and scroll down to the Firmware portion and tap on Update Firmware. With your camera still on, you will notice that the status light changes to orange during the firmware update. Once it returns to green, you can verify that the firmware version changed in the app and that the notification for a new firmware went away. It's very important to not turn your camera off during the firmware update process. Now that you've verified the camera is working properly and firmware is updated, you're ready to take your new SPYPOINT FLEX Series camera to the woods. Once you've mounted the camera where you want, turn the camera on and wait for the camera to connect to a network and for the green countdown light to turn off. At this point, press the test button again and verify camera function from the field and that the picture is framed as you wish. Once you're happy, you can leave the camera in the field and start getting photos from there. For more helpful and informative videos like this, visit SPYPOINT.com/support.